had to beg and plead this man not to shoot me. It wasn't a weapon. It wasn't a weapon. You know, it's hard to make a video like this because there's just so many emotions and feelings behind this, you know? Like, you just don't know what to say, and you just don't know how you're gonna say it. And you don't know how people are gonna take it. But I feel like what needs to be said has to be said, bro. I feel like as a young black man living in America, 2020, this has to be said. I feel as though people aren't really standing up. People with a big following aren't really saying anything right now. Enough is enough, okay? Enough is enough. See, I just woke up. The first thing I see on my feed, on my Instagram feed, is goddamn Donald Trump saying that he was gonna send in troops, military troops, to kill. Basically, he's saying that any black person that feels as though they have the authority to vandalize or protest is gonna get shot. Look it up. I'll even pop it up on the screen. Donald Trump is saying that any person, he's labeling us as thugs. Thugs, black people. He's basically saying black people, saying that we're not honoring George Floyd's name. First of all, Mr. Trump, George Floyd was killed by your kind, okay? He was killed by your kind, bro. Your kind. So saying we not honoring George Floyd's name, you're telling me your kind did? You're telling me your police did? You're telling me what he did was right? You're telling me he honored that man's life? Because what you're saying is, we're not allowed to say that what he did is wrong, but you're allowed to say that what we're doing is wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, there's so many ways we can go about this. My way right now, I wanna go is always the peaceful way. But some people feel so, bro, the black community has been oppressed for hundreds and thousands of years in this country that we built. And we're still oppressed till this day. It's 2020, man. And you're sitting here telling me that what we're doing, how we're feeling is wrong. We're getting shot by the police. We're getting killed left and right. What's going on? I saw something about this white man who killed over 20 people. I forget what the number was. He killed over 20 people. I might even pop it up on the screen. He killed over 20 people. And they walked him out like a nice civilian. Now you tell me, Donald Trump, you tell me, was that respecting those people who died? Was that honoring their memories? A murderer walking out like nothing with his privilege. A murderer walking out with his privilege of being a white man. Now George Floyd, who wrote a bad check, from my understanding, he didn't even know. He didn't even know that the check was bad, and he got pulled up on by the police and got killed for being a black man. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm seeing people saying that police aren't racist. They just see black people who commit crimes more than other races or whatever, and their instinct is just to shoot. Now tell me, if that's the right mindset in America right now, then who wants to be here? Especially as a black person living in America. Who wants to be here right now, man? I'm in fear that this is gonna be another genocide, bro. We're sitting here accepting the cards we're dealt. This goes to say, look, man, you see a black person, a normal black person walking the streets of America. As a white male or a white female, you look at a black person and the first thing you think right there in your head is to protect yourself. That's messed up. That is messed up, bro. That is messed up. Because yes, as a race, there are blacks who do bad things. And those blacks who do bad things are more publicized than the whites who do bad things, and that's just facts. There are bigots out here. There are bigots out here, bro. Where I live, I can't even go outside. I can't. They're just racist. And being as someone who has dealt with racism his whole life, I'm just fed up. I'm fed up, man. I'm fed up. There's just been so many bottled up emotions that I just can't even fathom, bro. Y'all see me on here have laughing, smile on my face all the time. Bro, the way I act on here is like a kid, bro. I act like a kid, but man, when enough is enough, bro, I have to talk about it, bro. And especially when I don't see other young black successful people speaking up, I gotta take advantage of what I got, man. I'm not successful, but whatever I do have, bro, it makes a difference. It does, bro. It makes a difference. And I can't sit here and just not say anything, you know? I hate it. I hate this. I hate this so much. There's so many things I want to say, but man, it just feels like I'm being held down. A weight is over my shoulders and I just want to break through. And that's how all blacks in America have been feeling. We feel as though that we're just suppressed. And there's nothing we can do about it, bro. Let me tell y'all a story. Y'all think I'm sitting here just talking, okay? No. 2 months ago, I was driving on a main street. I was just taking a nice cruise. I'm sorry, but I had my music high. I did. I had my music high. But it wasn't so high to the point where it was disturbing people. It wasn't even high enough that you barely could hear it if you were driving past me. It was nobody on the road and there was a deadbeat cop sitting to the side. And I got pulled over. The reason I got pulled over was because of the music, okay? He didn't say that. The cop came up to my window and the first thing he asked me was, do I have any guns, drugs, or anything of that sort, or am I under the influence? I've been pulled over before by a different cop. It doesn't even matter, black or white. And the first thing they asked me was, do you know why you were pulled over, sir? Now, if the first thing you ask me is, do I possess any guns or drugs, just based off of how I look, that's already messed up. But okay, you're a cop, you have to ask that, okay? I understand. But when I tell the man no, he asked to see my license, right? And as I'm reaching to fish it out, I have to move this bottle. The man asks me, what's in the bottle? And I say, it's just water. And as I reach to move the bottle, he pulls his gun out. He pulls his gun out to my head. I had to beg and plead this man not to shoot me. It wasn't a weapon. It wasn't a weapon. It was drinking water from a day at the gym. As a young black man, I have to fear that even a drinking bottle could get me shot. And if it wasn't for my smart thinking and the way I talk, I would have been shot that day. I would have. And y'all wouldn't see me right now. Y'all wouldn't. And it's just messed up that in America, this is a reality I have to face. And this is a reality every black person has to face. People need to open their eyes. This is not right at all. This is not right. Things are getting so out of hand in these last few weeks that I don't even know where this country's going anymore. And on top of that, Trump, you're telling me that because people feel a certain way, you're gonna kill them, calling them thugs. And when he refers to thugs, people, he means black. He means black people, bro. Did you see white people in them goddamn riots? Did you see white people? No. It was only solely black people. That's who he's calling the thugs. And he's been referring to black people as thugs. The thing is, it just hurts seeing my people go through this, and knowing that I have that this experiences I've had are all in correlation of what is going on. And at times I've had so many chances to say something which I never took, and I regret all those times. But right now I'm coming on here and I'm telling you guys, bro, say something, speak up. You see on Twitter, you see on Instagram, you see all the numbers, you have to text the police, this and that. Do whatever you have to do. Just get awareness out there. This country is suffering right now. And this all is happening in the midst of a pandemic. That's sad. Black people are already getting killed by COVID, and now they're getting killed by police? And we've been getting killed by police. I saw something on the news the other day of how there are 2 diseases out right now. There are 2 viruses out. That's racism and COVID-19.
This is majestic.
And that's the truth. That's the realest statement that I've heard this year. I don't even know how to combat this. The moment I step outside and I say what I feel, I'll get shot. I have to talk through the internet to be heard. And I don't even know if I'm gonna be heard. The moment I decide to step outside, carry a sign, carry anything, I get shot. Now tell me, if I carry a gun or anything of that nature, because I feel threatened that a white person will kill me because of how I feel and because of what's going on in society, tell me I'm wrong for that. But yet I'll be the same person who will get killed because I have that gun. If I was to carry around a gun right now, I'm scared of my life being taken from me. I carry a gun, I'm gonna get killed for that. Because I'm a black man and the first thing they think is I'm threatening them. All you see is these racist, white bigots killing black people for reasons that are just not rational. They are irrational, bro. They're killing us for nothing. They killed the one man a month ago because he was running in the neighborhood and they thought he was stealing out of a house. Now tell me, as a white man, tell me, all my white viewers right now, tell me you see a white man taking a jog and you think he's stealing. Are you gonna take the law into your own hands? If he is stealing, call the police on him. Now, I saw the video. It was two white weirdos, two white people had two shotguns pointing at this man. He running, he's trying to protect himself. He's trying to fight back, but he got fists and they got guns. He's unarmed. They got guns. What is he supposed to do in that situation? And it's sad because there have been so many situations like that don't even get reported on a daily basis. If you come to any southern state, that happens all the time. Not even any southern state, anywhere in America, anywhere in the world. I'm seeing reports of this black woman getting pushed off of a balcony by white police in Canada. What are we supposed to do as a black people? These racist white people telling us to go back to our motherland country as if you guys didn't bring us here. This isn't even your country. This country belongs to the Native Americans, the indigenous people. They're not even Native Americans, indigenous people. You took this country. White people came here and took this country. Now you telling me go back to my own country as if this is your country. No, bro. You go back to your own country. You belong in Europe or wherever the hell you came from. And you telling me to go back to my own country as if my people didn't build this country. And say we do go back to our motherland country. What next? We live there in poverty because the population level goes up, while white Americans are living their lives here as if they didn't force us out. Like, no, bro, no, we're not gonna give you that power. You would think that things would be better now. I don't know why, as black people, we've been dealing with this oppression since we came here. People, they label us as a black person. If you have this skin color right here, they label you as a minority. Now, tell me why that is. They label you as a minority. Anyone that's not white is a minority. And why is that? Tell me. Does that make any sense to you? Now, bro, we're not minorities. No, we're not. We're not minorities. They label us as minorities to keep that power over us. They get opportunities. They get privilege because they're not a minority. People get scholarships just for being white. That goes to say people get scholarships for an athlete, a black athlete, or a black model, or something other. But people get scholarships just for the sole fact that they're white. I can't keep sitting here and watching and just looking at my society just crumble as it did before. And we tried for years and years. We've been trying to build things up, just build. And this is the worst time for all this to be happening. We need to come together and fight. The only way they can hold us down is if we allow them. Stay strong, my brothers.